Hi, I'm Adrian from Rabona TV, and today is something special, something a little bit different. I'm doing something I've never really done before in reacting to my predictions. This should be fun for you guys. For me, it's just gonna be a lot of wow. If at any point during this video you feel like, hey, I'm enjoying myself, this ain't so bad, maybe I'd like to see more videos from this channel, then consider subscribing, all right? Let's go, Group A. Speaking of Benfica, I mentioned them before how they're going to go undefeated. Not happening at all. I love Benfica, but they're sort of like the Liverpool of Portugal in that they are great in the attack, but defense is a bit of a question mark. Well, at least I got that right. Kinda. Dudes couldn't attack at all either. But anyway. So with that being said, I think that it's a foregone conclusion that Manchester United is going to finish in first. Benfica, they're going to get second. And third is Basel, who is just going to get edged by Benfica, maybe on the last couple of match days, sorry. And I'm sorry CSKA Moscow, but you are getting fourth this time. Sorry CSKA? More like sorry ass prediction. I mean, yeah, I should have taken into account that our defense didn't improve over the transfer window when we lost Lindelof and Nelson Semedo. But I also didn't foresee our attack being a problem as well. I don't think many did, to be honest. Well, I got 1 of 4 predictions right in this case. Rough. Group B. However, with the moves that PSG has been making in the transfer market, as we all know, it is no secret that they're going to be a lethal team in this competition. Their attack with Mbappe, Cavani, and Neymar is probably one of the best in Europe, or soon to be seen whether it is or not. Hey, what up? Scored more goals than any other team, so... Anderlecht lost a key player in Yuri Tielemans this summer to AS Monaco, so you wonder how much potency their attack is going to have without him providing the service that they had last season. Hey, only 2 goals scored, man! You know I'm desperate when I'm celebrating a weak prediction like that. So, to recap, Bayern in first, PSG in second, Celtic in third, and Anderlecht in fourth place. Anderlecht, not Anderlecht. Okay, so I got PSG and Bayern mixed up, but they did end up finishing on the same amount of points. But minus points for not redoing that take and saying Anderlecht properly. Hey, I was being real. Alright, so that wasn't too bad. Celtic and Anderlecht in the right order and just swap around Bayern and PSG, but like I said, they finished on the same amount of points, so hey, come on. Let's move on to Group C. Now, finishing 1 place above Karabag in 3rd place and dropping down into the Europa League, I think will be, unfortunately, AS Roma, as they lost 2 major pieces to their puzzle in Mohamed Salah, Luciano Spalletti, and you could argue that a third piece that they lost is Antonio Rudiger. Well, they started out hurting without those dudes, but they seem to be alright now. Struggle with their new stadium, but like I said, they always show up in Europe, and I think that they're going to get a very important result in Rome. Lost to Chelsea at home, tied with Karabag at home, beat Roma at home, and tied Roma away. Well, Chelsea, I think that they're going to get a massive boost once Eden Hazard is back in their lineup. Well, he was, actually. 3 goals and 2 assists in 6 UCL appearances. Not bad. And Danny Drinkwater is going to be their top scorer in the group stage with 14 goals. What? Oh my god, I can't believe that didn't happen. Well, Chelsea fell just behind Roma on head-to-head. Atletico disappointed me. Shout out to Karabag, though. Good effort, boys. Alright, Group D. In fact, you know what? Sporting is going to beat Barcelona in Lisbon. Nope. So for me, Sporting Lisbon is going to finish in 3rd place, which means that I'm sorry Olympiacos, but you're going to be in 4th. Yep. Considering the, how do I put this, disrepair that Barcelona seems to be in right now, I can't see them finishing above Juve. This is a funny one, because despite Barcelona not looking superb or looking like themselves really, they've been totally fine in the Champions League and in La Liga. But I mean, that wasn't my worst offense in this prediction. Enjoy the show in this group because it's gonna be crazy. There's gonna be some great matches, but ultimately Juve is going to be at the top. Not only did I get my group winner wrong, I mean, big deal though, man. If I get the 2 teams that are going through right, who really cares? But I also said that this would be an enjoyable group to watch. It wasn't. Well, not in my opinion at least. Barcelona wins it, Juve in 2nd, Sporting down into 3rd going to the Europa League, and Olympiacos in last place. Again, the end. I mean, Barcelona had 2 consecutive 0-0 draws for their first time in Champions League history. Yawn. Anyway, Group E, here we go. Everybody loves a revenge story, and that is exactly what Liverpool can get over Sevilla in Group E. No, they can't eliminate them from the competition all on their own, but with a few competent displays, and perhaps Alberto Moreno won't sabotage them this time. Dude, how funny is this? They could not beat Sevilla on both occasions, and in one of the occasions, Moreno absolutely killed Liverpool. I'm not even mad that I was wrong about this, because that's pretty hilarious. I think that Liverpool's going to be fine in this group. They'll drop points for sure, because they're Liverpool, but they're going to finish at the top of this group. Hey, wayo, they were fine, ultimately. Despite those 2 Sevilla draws, one of them was more drastic than the other. I mean, they set the English record for goals scored in the group stage, and they didn't lose a single game. Solid. Comfortable. In fact, and this is my wacky prediction for the video, Maribor could slip past Sevilla as well. So, let's lock it in. Sevilla in 4th, Maribor 3rd, Spartak 2nd, and Liverpool in 1st place. Okay. People gave me a lot of flack for this one, and rightfully so. I was just trying to, influence the group a little bit, sending positive vibes through the cosmos, trying to make it fun, trying to make it original, trying to mix it up a little bit. Was I right? No. But Maribor managed to get 3 points. So am I completely insane? I don't think so. Don't always make the easy prediction, man. You gotta mix it up. Try something new. Bet on a different horse, Alright, Group F, let's go. Manchester City, well, you get that feeling that they haven't quite hit that top gear yet. But when they do, my god, watch out, they're gonna be title contenders. In the Premier League, at least. I don't think that they're gonna win the Champions League. Hey, I mean, yeah, you gotta hand it to them. They have hit that top gear, and they are looking pretty fucking scary. The only thing that I would change is that they could potentially win the Champions League. Maybe not as heavy favorites as they are to win the Premier League, but it could happen. I wouldn't rule it out. I don't know if it's going to be enough to get them to the top of this group. I think that they're going to finish in 2nd with Napoli in 1st. Shakhtar is going to be in 3rd and final. I'm sorry, I love you, but you're going to get bottom of the group. Well, I don't think many people saw Shakhtar getting out of this group, and I mean, power to them. Paulo Fonseca has them playing some great football, and I don't think that many teams would be stoked about drawing them in the knockout stages. Napoli, on the other hand, I honestly think that their focus is on the Serie A at this point. And hindsight is 2020, I think that they were punching a little bit above their weight at the start of the season, as they've started to fall off in the Serie A as well. Well, I mean, fall off. They lost 1 game against Juventus. But out of the Champions League, dropped to 2nd place. They're not as looking as intimidating, I guess, as they did at the start of the season. Alright, to my favorite group that I got oh so wrong. Group G. Now, perhaps not the strongest group, but I will say that it's going to be very entertaining. And it could be the most exciting and the most even group of all of these Champions League groups. I mean, yeah, I do stand by that. Maybe Group C is the other one that seemed the most even, despite Karabag being thrown in there as well. But this group, Group G, team through team, is probably the most even of them all. I mean, 2nd place was decided on the final match day. So let's start from the bottom. Besiktas has a solid team that had a pretty damn decent run in the Europa League last season. Now that they've added Pepe to their defense, it'll be interesting to see if they can take that extra step out of the group stages. For me though, the other 3 teams in their group are just too good. Dude, I got this group completely wrong. Like, so wrong. It's... You'll see. It's funny because Besiktas turned out to be way better than everyone else in the group. They were dominant. And power to them, man. I love that. I love getting pleasantly surprised like that. Anyway, moving on. They won't have those game-changing displays from Mbappe, who they will be really missing in the latter stages of the competition, but I think that they have what it takes to top this group. Okay. So, this is the group that I got every single position wrong. Wow. But I mean, in a way, that sort of speaks to my point of it being the most even group of them all, as any team could have taken it, from the outset, at least, besides Monaco in hindsight. But that just goes to show that if Monaco were playing at least closer to the level that they were playing at last season, this group would have been insane. Damn, dude, 0 for 4. I didn't even get one of the advancing teams correct. Well, finally, we have Group H. Maybe I did a little better there? Now, as we did with other groups, let's start from the bottom with this one and work our way up. No Drake memes. I forgot that I did that. Nice. So who will be dropping into the Europa League? Dortmund, who eliminated Tottenham from the competition in 2015-2016, or Spurs? For me, it's gotta be Spurs. Well, how wrong was I about that? Not only did they win every single match at Wembley in the group stage, They scored 9 and conceded only twice in the process. But I mean, I was basing that off of their early form in the Premier League at Wembley, so you'll forgive me for that, won't you? Both Dortmund and Spurs will struggle against Real Madrid. Nope. Who I think should lock up first place in this group quite handily. Nah, maybe Bale will even score a goal against Spurs at Wembley. That's a nope. But I do think that Dortmund will manage at least a draw or two against Real Madrid. No, Adrian, come on, dude! So it looks like this. Madrid, Dortmund, Spurs, Apoel. Well, I got that totally wrong. I mean, English teams really showed up in the competition this season, I guess because they didn't have Arsenal to drag them down. Just kidding, Arsenal fans. Arsenal has actually been playing really well lately. I'm excited to see if they can turn this season around and make it interesting at the top. But anyways, looking at how Dortmund started their season so strongly, and how Tottenham was really struggling at Wembley, that's why I ultimately got those two teams mixed up. Madrid, on the other hand, they just aren't hungry enough, man. They won everything last season, there's nothing new to achieve, they didn't strengthen their squad with any bigger names, so it's like, what's next? Add on top of that the fact that they have quite a few injuries going at all times, it seems, and you get a recipe for just sort of plateauing. Anyways, I guess I got Madrid advancing and Apoel at the bottom right. Wow. So I actually did a little bit better than I thought I would. I thought I was going to get every single group completely wrong. This video was actually really fun to make. It's fun looking back on my older videos. I never ever watched them. I think this is one of the first times I've ever watched one of my old videos, actually. If you guys enjoyed this, then be sure to drop a like, and I'll definitely do a reaction video to some of my other predictions towards the end of the season. You guys are boss. Thank you so much for all your support lately. My name is Adrian from Rabona TV, repping the warm ballers today. And I'll see you this weekend for some career mode. Peace.